Southwark Council admit that things were seriously wrong at the Grove Park Children's Home, which is now closed. The inquiry team probed the cases of 7 teenagers, all of whom lived at Grove Park at the time a newspaper referred to drug-taking, prostitution and violence. The report is highly critical of Southwark Council's residential childcare services.
I feel extremely disappointed that the children in the children's homes were let down so badly. And I think that it was extremely damaging for the council that it took outside inspectors to come in and to tell us what was wrong. Clearly there are some problems which are much more deep-seated and which are London-wide and are going to take much longer to resolve. But I think that the action taken by the council so far has been absolutely justified in getting outside inspectors in to come in and to set out in terms what was wrong and what needs to be done.
The report finds that 3 youngsters had attempted or threatened suicide. In 2 cases, no specialist help was sought for them. 4 youngsters were using drugs, and some, in the words of the report, were putting themselves sexually at risk. Some young people were totally missing out on education. This had a significant impact on their daily lives, with a focus entirely on their social life at night. Candy, how bad were things in Grove Park?
They were very bad.
In what sort of way?
Nobody was looking at the children that were living there. No one was looking at their point of view, and nobody could understand why they were doing things like taking drugs and that.
Well, it is a source of great concern, and that is precisely why the Social Services Inspectorate went in. Southwark will now have to produce a plan for their childcare policies. We will inspect that plan to make sure that we're satisfied. And Southwark, like other areas with a number of difficult children in care, will, I hope, think again about the priority they give to those particular children.
The inspectors have a series of recommendations. Southwark should publish their childcare policy as soon as possible. Outside advice should be available for staff and, in some cases, the young people. The youngsters should be entitled to receive effective education. Guidelines and procedures for staff should be reviewed. There should be in-service training for agency staff. The inspectors will be returning in 6 months to check that the young people living in Southwark Council homes are now being properly looked after. Simon Neve, Thames News.